2010 Ford Escape AC compressor replacement. So this is what the new compressor looks like. You have your top bolt, two bottom bolts here, and this is your harness. It's a 2-pin harness, and here come your keyways here. So this is where your high pressure and low pressure lines go. So I'll remove these after I get this installed. So to get this belt off is really easy. You can see the tensioner here. So basically I'm using a regular 1/2-inch drive ratchet. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that in there, and now I can put a clockwise turn on it like this, and you can see the belt is starting to loosen up. So that's very easy to get this belt off. So that's the first step you gotta do. What we have here, I already took the old one out. As you can see, it's very, very easy. It's just 3 bolts. You got 1, 2, 3, and you access all 3 of these from the bottom. And the lines, there's 2 lines. There's one here and the other one that I put up here, and there's another line here. So these are the 2 lines, the high pressure and the low pressure, that go on the side of the compressor. Once we get that back in, it's really, really easy. The bolts that came out were 2 13 actually they were 13mm nuts we had to get off, and that was it. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and put this new one back in now. And if you have the O-rings for these, this is a good time to put your brand new O-rings on. Alright, so just like that, I have my 2 new O-rings on. Now it's time to go ahead and reinstall our new compressor. Okay, so it's just that easy. These 3 bolts, and that's it. So now I can focus on my lines. So there's 2 13mm bolts to get off, and I can remove these factory plugs. So let's go ahead and remove both of those factory plugs now. And this thing should be pre-oiled as well. Alright, so now that we have those 2 plugs out, you can put about 4 ounces of PAG oil down in here. You can drop about 4 ounces of PAG oil in here if you got a little dropper or something. If not, then it probably is better for you to drop it in there before putting this up here. This compressor came with PAG oil, so I don't have to put it in here. But if you don't have a dropper, put it in before putting it up here. But if you have a dropper, this is a good time to go ahead and put your PAG oil in here, because we're getting ready to put these lines back on now. So I'm going to put these lines back on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the lines are back on. Everything is good. I have to zip tie this line back here to these lines, because otherwise it will go back to where the belt is. So that keeps it out of the way. But that's pretty much it for the compressor. Getting this belt back on is actually pretty easy. Here comes your tensioner here. So it's a 1/2-inch drive. I'm just going to use a basic ratchet. I'm going to get this in here, and just like that. And I'm going to go clockwise. I'm going to need 2 hands to do this, so I can just explain it for now. I'm going to go clockwise with my left hand, and I can get this belt and pull it down onto this compressor here. So just like that, the belt is on.